I don't do New Year's resolutions. I figure if you resolve to do something in January, you could have just as well done it in December or October. But one of the things I've been meaning to do is go through some of my closets and drawers and get rid of some of the clothes that I don't wear anymore, or more particularly can't wear anymore. Getting rid of some of this stuff is easier than some other things. Man, I have a lot of T-shirts, and they're work T-shirts, or they're from my previous work, my previous career, and they're a little different to get rid of. So, what kind of T-shirts do I have? Well, let's take a look. Um, there's agency T-shirts. There's kind of the official things that go along with part of the uniform allowance. Just a plain old T-shirt with the agency symbol on it. There are fire crew T-shirts, which is basically the same shirt, only with fire management on it. There are fire crew T-shirts, which are kind of a unofficial official shirt. Um, Typically, these are designed and purchased um, without uniform allowance money. This is just something that we come up with the design. The fire crew comes up with the design itself, and we pay for the T-shirts and the printing. Here's one from a different refuge. This is from Merritt Island, and you get these fire crew T-shirts, and then among other things, they're good for trading between your crew and another crew and other agency crews. Here's a Forest Service shirt. There are sometimes interagency fire crew shirts. For instance, this one. I've gotten years worth of these ones. We settled my last few years at Dismal on a standard design, which was this and this, and this pretty much became our official fire crew shirt. When I worked in Colorado, we had a couple of different. We had the same design basically, but again, nothing fancy. But don't let the fire clerk order the T-shirts for you. One year she ordered that design, but in this lovely color of pink, and she insisted it was not pink, but it's pink, and we all hated it and couldn't wait to get rid of it. You get stuff from cooperators. This is when I worked out in Arizona, Mojave Valley Fire Department. The other thing you get a lot of are shirts from fires. So if you go out on a wildfire of any consequence, sooner or later a vendor shows up with T-shirts, and they'll put a design together, and basically sell the shirts. And some of them are really good, and some of them, are not so good. Here's Fires of the Millennium, Northern Rockies. What else do I have? This one. This one was the Fish Creek fire from whenever that was, years ago. I stopped getting them basically because I have so many T-shirts. I couldn't wear them all, even if I tried to. I think the last fire shirts from a fire itself that I got were actually from our own fires out here at Great Dismal Swamp. The Lateral West fire, and the one from 2008, the South One fire. Those, those I got. I don't think I ever wore them, but I got them because there are fires. I can't wear them all, but they all have some kind of meaning, and that's why they're, the ones from the campaign fires are kind of like a souvenir, but they're more than that. A past supervisor of mine referred to such things as fire culture, and he did not say that with affection. He did not like the fire culture, and sometimes it gets a little out of hand. I'll grant you, but really what the T-shirts, particularly the fire crew T-shirts, mean is it's very important for building a team, to building camaraderie, to building pride in what you're doing, except for the pink shirt, and things like simple things like these crew T-shirts that are unique to your crew and your experience, goes a long ways toward building that community of fire that you need for the kind of work that we do. As someone that was an FMO at the end of my career, was just a GS4 FFT at the beginning of my career, having something to bind those two things together, to build an esprit de corps, if you will, to build unit cohesion. It may seem like a simple thing, but these T-shirts are part of that that unit cohesion that you're trying to build, and it is not just a fire culture. It's a fire culture that has a purpose.